I'm good. Oh, wait. Good. Yeah. I don't know how I got here. I don't know what day it is. But all I know is my fucking sucks.
Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, I'd like to bring your attention to the screen. Fatties Over 40 brings to you the Tag Team Champions of the World! Blanco and Jonesy, headed down to the ring.
What up?
What's up, brother?
How you doing?
And if they don't like it, we got 2 words for you.
Second!
How you like that opening, bitches?
That's how
Get
I'm
you some of that.
That's how
you some of that.
open a show right there. That is how we do it. Welcome back to Fatties Over 40.
I said that.
God damn, it feels good to be here today.
Guess who's back? Back again. Jonesy and Blanco are back.
Yeah.
Tell your friends.
And your mom, and your mom, and your mom, and your mom. Ooh, ooh. Oh, sorry. Feels good.
Happy birthday, Mom.
Oh, yes. I'm going to say good. Happy birthday to Mom.
Happy birthday, Brenda.
Love you. Love your show. You don't have a show, but if you did,
Hey,
I would love it.
my mom's birthday's in 4 days, so happy birthday to you too, even though you'll never watch this.
Yes. Yeah.
Mom
I don't
doesn't.
think my mom's going to watch this either, but she will listen to it, I'm
She'll
sure.
listen to it, hopefully.
So that'll be a thing. Happy birthday.
Cool, man.
I feel good.
I feel good.
Like, for the first time.
Feels good, feels right.
I had Jaeger bombs before the show,
You-
which we talk about a lot, but we don't always do it. We're like, yeah, we should do some Jaeger bombs. And today I was like, fuck it. I had a fantasy football punishment that I had to fulfill
Hang on.
because I lost.
Pause that. I'm going to turn your mic off for a minute.
Oh, shit. I'm getting fucking cut off. Alright, guys. You're probably wondering how the fuck I got here. Sometimes life gets fucking busy and you don't set your lineup, then your shitty ass team doesn't come through. So, instead of doing beer, I want something way more tasty.
He ain't no bitch.
We're gonna do a Jaeger bomb. Alright, guys. You're probably wondering how the fuck I got here. Sometimes life gets fucking busy and you don't set your lineup, then your shitty ass team doesn't come through. So, instead of doing beer, I want something way more tasty.
He ain't no bitch.
We're gonna do a Jaeger bomb.
Mama didn't raise no bitch.
That's how we do it. There you go. Go fuck yourselves. Am I back? Am I
You're
back?
back.
Is my mic turned back on?
Yeah, you're back.
Am I good?
You're back.
Okay. I want to be back.
You're
so
back.
that's how we
That's
started the evening.
That's how we started the evening.
And I say
Yes.
we, I mean me.
This
it's
guy.
the royal we, I guess.
Yeah.
Did that, and I don't regret it.
No,
I'll tell you
dude,
right now,
no.
that is like a great way to just roll into the day.
So let's just throw this out there. Jaeger bombs are delicious. I haven't had a Jaeger bomb in
Delicious.
many years. I can honestly say that. Probably since I got sick down in Westport, lost my phone. It ended up being in my wife's car, and she looked in her car, and magically cost me $900 because she didn't know my phone was in there because it slid in the seat. Now, granted, that was the night you were there. It was me, you, and Elliot. We were at what's that bar across the street from Kelly's? Foundry? No, not the
Jesus.
Foundry.
It's changed so many
Yeah, I
times.
know.
Is a problem.
So but back in the day,
Back in the day, I think it was
because we started it.
the Foundry.
It was the
or-
Foundry.
Yeah.
We started at Kelly's. Ed bought us Jaeger bombs and shots of Fireball. And then we went across the street. Ganya was there too. That was a really bad night. I don't remember it, but apparently it was a really bad night because we went to the club next door. That's where I thought I left my phone out. No.
You did not.
No, I did
Into
not.
the car.
And it wasn't until for like 3 weeks later after I had went and bought a new phone that her friend that she worked with when she worked up at the place up in Liberty goes, "Hey, what's your iPad doing in here?" You know, because I have a big ass phone. That's not an iPad. That's my husband's phone. We weren't married at the time, but still, she cost me $900.
Yeah. And you still married her.
Yeah, I know.
Craziness.
Go figure.
Well, I mean, I'm sure it's only got more expensive since then. So, congratulations.
$200,000 house later, whatever.
That's being married.
Yeah.
Hey, but it's worth a shit ton more now. So, congratulations.
Yeah.
You hit on
By
that
the way,
investment. Well done.
Has your house been, or your loan, how many times has it changed companies?
Only once.
Only once?
Yeah.
Did it go to Mr. Cooper?
No, but I
okay.
wish it did. I wish it did. Because
So-
I'd have been like, we're going to play the song.
Hanging with Mr.
Yeah, with
So-
Mr. Cooper.
So
yeah.
mine did. Mine did. This month,
Yeah.
my home loan got bought out by Mr. Cooper.
Yes!
And I had Mr. Cooper before on the old house.
Okay.
That's who it went to from.
Were they okay
wherever.
to deal with it?
Oh, yeah.
Okay,
They're-
good.
I don't talk to these people. I deal with everything online.
That's
and everything online is super fucking easy. So
Well,
I don't care.
It's all good.
It's funny, though.
Until shit happens.
Oh, yeah.
And then,
Yeah.
just pray to God nothing happens.
I will say this. When we sold the house, it was super easy. Process was great. Like, Mr. Cooper was like, "Oh, yeah, here you go. Here's the rest of your money, blah, blah, blah. You're good to go."
Sweet.
Transfer to the account. We switched it over to the new stuff. No big deal.
Okay.
So,
Nice.
hanging with Mr. Cooper's okay by me.
Nice.
They used to be called something else, but I can't remember what they were. We went from Flagstar to these guys.
Seen some Flagstar.
Yeah.
My day. Seen
Yep,
a lot of that.
yep.
Unfortunately, mine got sold to the worst company.
Wells
that
Fargo?
You got it. And it was within a month of it getting refinanced. I was like, you've got to be shitting me.
It took us a year because we refinanced. Or no, it's been 2 years. I take that back because we refinanced 2 years ago, right before the it was
the
right
interest rates
before
hit.
everything shot the fuck up. Yeah, because we got a nice little 2.4%.
Oh, yeah.
It was nice.
Oh, yeah.
But we cut from a 30 to a 15, which sucked because and we added student loans just because there was no other way to pay those motherfuckers off. So my house payment went up quite a bit. But I can retire earlier now.
Uh-huh.
So I'm good with it.
We did the exact same thing.
Yeah.
We were from a 30 to a 15.
Yeah, and it's
got
like
that low
like,
two.
like it hurt my
rate.
feelings. It hurt
Oh.
my feelings because it was like it went from like $1,400 or whatever it was to like $2,200. I'm like, God damn, that's like $1,000. And then I started thinking about it, I'm like, wait a second. I'm not gonna have like $180,000 in interest.
Uh-huh.
We added $30,000 worth of student loans,
Yep.
or like 22, whatever it was, doesn't matter. So yeah, we're good.
It's a good feeling, right?
Oh yeah,
Dude.
I don't have
every
to
time
work as long.
Dude, when I check those fucking statements, and I'm like, holy shit, you can actually see what you owe in your house go down.
Well, and I was just saying, like,
each month it's like done. Yeah.
Like our loan when we retook out the loan, it ended up being like 220 or whatever because we had paid it down before and then we refied, and like we're already back down to like less than 190 already.
And you're like,
And it's like,
hell
fuck yeah, bro.
yes.
Fuck yeah.
Well, because it's a good feeling because, if I have to sell this motherfucker,
Oh,
I'm in the black.
Oh, bro, I'm
so good. I'm so good
with
right
the housing,
now.
Even with the housing market being as ignorant as it is right now, like I'm still like
It only
the
helps.
house is like $378,000. I'm like, this house is not worth $378,000, but somebody's gonna buy it for it.
Oh, yeah.
Somebody's gonna buy it
They're
for it.
going to
and buy
overpay
it
for
oh,
it like a
fuck yeah.
motherfucker. Yeah.
I'm like, I could probably get 400 out of this bitch, and
Easy.
it ain't worth 400.
Bro, I could get 300 out of my house, and it's not worth 300. It's not. But they're like,
I bet your house on open market would go about 320 to 340.
it's close to the
Right around
320
there.
mark. Yeah,
320?
right now
Okay.
it is. Yeah,
Okay.
and I'm just like, what the fuck? Bro, I bought it for significantly less.
Well, I
than
know.
that.
I know. I remember when you bought it. So I was like, hold up. How much you pay for this? Oh, shit. All right, cool.
Yeah, good,
All right.
good move.
All right.
Hey, I want to thank Jean Gray for that one because she was like, you should probably buy a house. And I'd already been on that page. I was like, it's probably a
Well,
good
you guys have only been
idea.
to, how long have you guys been together a year?
We didn't buy it together.
No. I know
I
you
bought it
didn't
by
buy it together.
myself.
I know you bought it by
But
yourself,
yeah.
but like, you guys have been together for like a year.
We've been together for a year.
Or right about it. No, it was before a year because you hadn't lived in your apartment.
Well, I'd been
or
in
the townhouse or
I'd been
whatever
in
it
the
was.
townhouse for almost 2 years at that point.
Had you?
Mm-hmm.
Oh,
Yeah, I had renewed more than once. At least once.
okay.
Maybe not twice. Because I think I
was
spent
once.
a total of 2 years there.
Okay, that
at
makes
At
sense.
that townhouse.
Because I feel like you were at the townhouse for about a year when you met Jean Grey, and then it was like another year, and you bought the house.
Yep.
That sounds about
It
right.
wasn't even a full year. I think it was like 6 months.
Yeah, because you
into
still
that,
had
yeah.
time left in the
Yeah.
townhouse because you slow moved,
Yeah.
which is the smart thing to do, like
God,
what
it was
I
so
did.
great. It was
Yeah.
so. That's the way to go, guys. If you ever have a chance to move from your apartment, whatever, to a house, and you can make it last over 30 plus days, by all means do it. It's
Yeah.
fucking easy and
Totally,
it's great.
absolutely. Because
It's fucking awesome.
I did that with my apartment when I bought my first house, and I did it like 3 months out because it just worked out that way, and it was so much easier, so much nicer, not having to deal with a bunch of shit.
Way less stressful.
Yeah,
Sure, are you going to have overlapping payments for a little bit? Whatever, it's fine. Just if you can't afford it, then you bought a house that was too goddamn expensive. Don't do that.
I was gonna say when we bought this house, versus my old one, we had 2 months that we had overlapping payments because my house wasn't selling for whatever reason, and then just like out of nowhere, I was like, "Oh yeah, hey, we got a winning bid. We got a bid that we can actually appropriately do," and I'm like, "All right, bet we good."
Dude, and even from the beginning, my mortgage was still less than my rent was. Like, this is insane. Insane. For about the same size, different locations. Not gonna lie.
I'm not gonna lie, I actually really liked where your apartment was
Oh my god, dude,
Bro,
where that townhouse was the
was
perfect
amazing.
location. It was the
because you
perfect
had what
location.
was it, Price Chopper or Hy-Vee right across the
I had a
street?
Hy-Vee literally
You
right
had-
across the street.
And you had Starbucks in the next parking lot over.
It's same parking lot, just it's a big parking
Oh,
lot.
yeah,
It's a
that's
little
what it
shopping
was.
center. And then my insurance agent was actually right across the other street. And then Catacorner was the Pizza Hut.
Yeah,
So I was like, perfect.
yeah, you were set.
I was and my gym at the time
Was right.
was also in that parking lot
Yes.
with it. I'm
Yep.
like, it was fucking
Yeah.
perfect.
No,
I
it was-
had the perfect location. I could walk everywhere.
Yeah,
God, that was awesome. That
and it was easy to
fucking
get in and out of
fantastic.
there.
Parking was great.
Yeah, parking was really good.
Just fucking phenomenal.
That was a fun place to hang out too.
Ah, dude, I kind of miss that place, honestly.
I'm
Like,
not gonna lie.
that location was
Yeah.
fucking fire. It
No, it was
really
quality.
was.
I was a fan.
Too bad. Sorry. Pasa's not in a bad place now.
No, you're.
I just live in
I mean-
North Wichita and you live in South Des Moines, so
Yeah.
that kind of makes things a little difficult
Yeah.
sometimes, but whatever. We make it work.
South. I like that.
Yeah, that's right. Yeah?
Yeah, no, I like that. I like South Des Moines
I'm
because
North
you are
Wichita,
North Wichita.
and
I'm
you're
South Des Moines. I'll give you
That's the way
that.
it works.
I'll buy that. I'd buy that for $1. That works.
So good.
All right. You guys saw the drink. He's got a different cocktail in front of me. I have Sprite. Sucks, but it's that month.
He's got to work.
Yep.
He's got to work. So I did a few Jaeger bombs. I'm not gonna lie to you guys. I did a couple because they're tasty.
I was jealous. I was
And-
extremely jealous.
And so then I followed up with a Jack and Diet Coke because that's so reliable.
Why not?
If you had some Jaeger bombs, a Jack and Coke will get you there, man. You'll be fine.
You're solid at that point.
It's fine. So
It's fine.
things are good.
Things are good. It's great. Okay.
Feels good. Feels,
Feels
right,
good.
Ryan.
Feels right.
I feel right, Ryan. I feel right.
Oh man.
Oh fuck.
All right, let's hit
roll
this
into some
first
shit?
article.
Look at us. We did prep this week.
We did a little bit of prep this week. We did prep last week, like 20
a
minutes.
little,
Like
but
20
we
minutes.
used literally
Two-
two stories.
Bro,
That was it.
2 hours and 45 minutes. See, this is what happens when
My
we don't
God.
talk to each other for 4 hours, which I apologize, or 4 days, 4 weeks, whatever it was. It was like 4 weeks. I apologize for that, but that was a fun episode, and it lasted 2 hours and 45 minutes. If you guys made it all the way through that, kudos to you.
You're a champ.
You're a
Well
champ.
done. Well done.
Well
because that was a
done.
lot of stammering, stumbling, and just pure gibberish.
a
But
lot-
it was a lot of
It
fun.
was a lot of dumb shit.
I had a great time.
That was fucking amazing. All right,
Ah.
so first article of the day is from People, because everybody loves fucking People.
Love a little people
What?
action.
Go ahead.
Okay, so a woman says her friends wanted to pay for her dinner. Oh, sorry. Woman
Wanted
says
her.
her friends wanted her to pay for dinner because she's the only one with a job. She said it's rude. So this is another one of those where thank God People is scouring the internet for me, and they got a Reddit post, which I actually had already read anyway, but they brought it to another publication, so I can give this credit to People. Basically, a bunch of high school friends, say 4 or 5, went out to dinner.
Does it say how old these?
They're in the early 20s.
Oh, that makes it even worse. Okay.
So a couple of them were in full-time school. She, the main character of this story, if you will, doesn't give a name. It just says that she is a night RN right now.
Registered nurse. They make good money.
They do. They make fucking money.
But I do not condone her fucking friends for this because it's
No,
bullshit.
this is absolutely ridiculous. And I guess she is actually 20 years old, is what it says.
Damn, and she's an RN? That's pretty good.
I mean, you can go to that program. It's like less than 2 years. And
No, I know, but I'm saying, like, a lot of people don't even get through that into, like, KCKCC has that program, and usually you don't even get into it until, like, after your first year, and then that's a 2-year program, so technically you stay at community college for 3 years. But, good for her.
And this wasn't her idea. She
was invited to
her
go.
Her friends were
yeah.
like, hey, I'm going to call her Becky. Hey, Becky, do you want to come have dinner with
Hey,
us?
Bex.
And Bex was like,
Becky Two Belts, let's go.
absolutely.
Like, yeah.
Absolutely.
I like food.
Absolutely.
I'm a nurse.
Let's
I like food.
go.
And then they're like, hey, we're not splitting the check. Can you help us out with that?
The worst part is, throughout the dinner, they make comments about her having a big girl job.
Big girl job.
She's the only one working full time, and they're just kind of like pressing like, hey, maybe you should buy this food. And it's like, bitch, you fucking invited me to this dinner. The fuck do you want?
Okay, so fuck their friends, and no, she is not the asshole for telling them to fuck off because she didn't pay for it, right?
She did not. She said, I will pay for mine, and I will pay for the tip. But I'm going to need y'all to Venmo me for what your fucking entrees are.
So, like...
Which is fair!
Yeah, absolutely. So, like, back in the day, when you and Josh were still in college, and I used to go down to Manhattan, which was every weekend, like, there were times that I bought dinner, you bought dinner, he bought dinner, we rotated.
It takes turns.
Well, yeah, and not only that.
Day.
Well, not only that. I mean, we went to McDonald's and Wendy's a lot, which is fine because that's college.
Sometimes,
and Taco Bell,
because it's delicious.
Because that's college. That's college kid food, and I had a big boy job at that point in time. But it didn't matter. None of us ever looked down upon it. And if you didn't have a job and I wanted to go get something to eat because I did this with Cockhouse a lot, hey, I got you. Let's go.
Right.
And there was no expectation for you to ever pay me back, which there's never an expectation of,
no.
Hey man, let's go to the bar. I buy a round, cool, I buy a couple rounds. Hey, I'll buy 3 or 4 rounds. I don't expect you to pay. You know why? Because I invited you to go with me.
Exactly.
Because I didn't want to go get drunk by myself.
I mean, sometimes I want to go get drunk by myself, but there's an understanding here that if I call you out and I'm like, and I'll just tell you, but hey, if I say, do you want a shot? I'm buying these shots. It goes without saying.
Like,
there's no
or like if the waitress comes around and they're like, hey, what are you drinking? What do you want? That's on me.
Exactly. When I say, hey, what do you want? I'm buying you something.
Yeah, absolutely.
That's not what happened.
No, not at all. That's some horseshit. That's bad friends.
Those
are bad friends.
So this lady's friends are fucking garbage.
Yeah. Don't
be
that.
You need to find new fucking friends.
Yeah, don't be that person. Don't be that friend that goes and invites somebody out and then expects them to pay for you.
Because we were fucking broke back then. Like,
I know.
You weren't as broke because you actually had a job,
but I wasn't in school.
We had jobs too, so we had some money.
But you guys had jobs on the weekends when you'd come back to Kansas, like when you worked for Dick's or whatever. But like, I had a full-time job. I was working 40 hours a week. I was living at home, thankfully. My parents didn't kick me out. Kudos to them. But like, I was coming down on the weekends and hanging out with you guys because I could do that because I had money. Hey, let's go to the bar. Okay, cool. I got like the first 3 or 4 rounds. Don't worry about it. It's not a big deal. Hey, we bought chicken nuggets and sour cream at fucking Price Chopper. We got dinner.
Let's roll.
I'm okay with that.
Like, it's a give and take, guys. Like, don't be a piece of shit that expects other people to pay for you. If they invite you and they offer to buy you something, that's great. But don't just automatically assume they're going to pay the bill for you, because that's not what anybody's doing. That's not how we're playing this game.
Yeah, no, don't be that guy.
No, seriously.
Don't be that guy.
Jesus.
Don't be a shitty friend.
Thankfully, the people on Reddit backed her up.
As they
and were
should.
Like, hey,
and I will say that
your
when
friends fucking suck.
I was saying when people on Reddit back you and they know like the other person's wrong, like they will back you to the hill, and I kind of like it.
Oh, I love
not gonna
Reddit.
lie.
Like Reddit is my new hangout. Like when I'm online,
I do love Reddit.
because I fucking hate Facebook.
I do love me some Reddit.
And fucking Twitter is just toxic.
Twitter, dude. Like
It's
I
awful.
don't.
It's so
I spend
bad
the
right now.
I spend the majority of my time on Facebook and TikTok because I go through Reels. I don't really look at people's posts anymore.
I do
every
do
once in a
that.
while,
I do.
I go through
I do.
Reels and like lately the Reels on Facebook have sucked because it's the same shit over and over, and I'll click on a different video and then it goes back to the same 4 or 5 videos after. I'm just like, I don't want to do this. And then on TikTok, everything's fucking political ads, and I'm like, I don't want this. I want the funny shit. I want drink videos. I want something else. Get off the fucking political ads. I don't care about them anymore. I don't fucking care. Leave me alone.
What's also weird,
Stupid.
this has happened several times, and I don't necessarily tell you, and you don't always tell me, but apparently we get the same
Yes.
fucking videos. You, me, and DB will get the same golf videos, and we will share it. And it's funny because it's like it's worth
I
a
just saw
share.
this.
But
Yeah, I
it's like
just
we
saw it.
all
Like,
three
yep.
just saw it. We all know exactly what it is, and it's like, all right, well, thanks for sharing, but we all fucking.
Well, and I don't want to
suck.
be a dick and be like I do this to Mormons sometimes. He'll send shit on he'll send shit through Messenger or whatever, because me, him, and the Pizza King are all on a like or a message chain. It's like he'll send shit. I'm like, yeah, I saw that earlier. And like if he doesn't send something that I know he's gonna send later, I'll send it. And then if he sends it later, I'm like, I already sent that. But like I know with like me, you, and DB in the golf chat.
They're all the same.
Well, like,
We've seen them
like
all.
I'll send it, and like if one of you hasn't seen it, we'll laugh about it, or we'll hit a thumbs up or something like that. If we've seen it,
We're all just-
nobody responds.
No response
I'm
whatsoever.
I'm
Like,
damn, everybody did.
we
see
all
that.
saw that one. And that's the code.
But we're not assholes about it. We're like, I already seen that. Like, yeah, I know you've seen this, but I just wanted to share it again because that's what I'd be like. I don't care, asshole. I wanted you to see it for sure. So,
And I feel bad because it's the same thing for Boner and I, because we get the same workout
Yep.
ones, and
Yep.
I'm like, what time is it? Has he been looking yet? Probably not. I'm gonna send it to him
Yep,
anyway.
yep,
I'm gonna
yep.
beat him to the punch.
and then after you watch it, you'll scroll through those a little bit. You're like, fuck, I seen all those already.
exactly.
Damn it.
God damn it.
Yeah,
It's so weird.
it is.
My feed is all golf, workout, and food porn.
Ooh,
Like,
good call.
That's
like
it.
that.
That's my feed. And I'm
I like
like,
that.
I've got a weird life that I live.
So mine changes throughout the day, which is really weird.
That is weird.
It's really fucking weird because like at night there's scantily clad women on some of those.
Yeah. He's like,
So
I've been
then-
looking at too many half-naked
Yep,
girls.
absolutely,
I better
absolutely.
stop looking
I
at
don't care.
these
Well,
because
no,
it's
'cause,
my
like,
feed.
No, because that carries through until about 10 or 11 o'clock. Because obviously when I'm at work, I have to be careful when I'm like scrolling through because
Like, don't click
sometimes
that,
I'm on
don't click that,
network.
don't click that.
Yeah, I'm on like
exactly.
Wi-Fi now. I'm like, nope, I'm not looking at that. Before he decides, I'm like, nope, because it's still there until about 11 o'clock, and then around noon, it flips.
Just go to food porn.
It goes to food
Yeah,
porn.
it does.
It goes to food porn. People getting hit by random objects and like
Ooh, I love those too.
are good ones.
I love those too.
And the golf ones, and then that'll stay about the same until about 5 o'clock, and then about 5 o'clock, it kind of goes back and forth. But then at like 9 o'clock at night, there's those scantily clad women again.
And you're just like, what?
The algorithm just sends it back out. It's just like, okay.
It's so funny. It's so funny how it works. And it's like, seriously, bro, I am watching football right now
Yeah.
and just scrolling through workout.
Oh, doom
tips and-
scrolling the shit out of stuff.
Oh my god, it's
I
the
doom
worst.
scroll really bad.
all the time.
And like I find like I try
I
not
gotta
to
stop.
do it.
I got to stop.
I try not to do it, but like YouTube's another one. Like I'll watch a random like Cletus McFarlane video or something like that, and then I'll go to shorts. And the shorts are reels. That's all they are. It's just a different platform.
Yeah, but
for
it's fun because I can watch several of them, and it feels like I've, I don't know,
yes.
done something, even
Yes.
though I haven't. I've sat there for
Yes.
30 minutes. My
Doom
feet are
scrolling.
asleep as I'm taking a shit.
Bro, I hate that.
Like, I don't even know how to stand up now. I have no idea.
My wife gets mad at me because I do one or two things when I go take a shit. I either doom scroll through videos, not just like through Facebook.
Oh yeah, it's got to be,
reels or
the
something
reels.
like that.
Got to be the reels.
Or I'll check my game because I have like one of those mobile app games, and like I'll spend like 7 or 8 extra minutes like making sure all my stuff, all my coins are collected, you know, all my ores collected, my heroes are up. Like if I need to battle a couple people, I'll do that on. And then like I go to get up and I'm like, why are my feet tingling? Fuck. And then I got like the red marks on my legs, you know, because you hunch over, you know, because you got to be like this. Even if you have a squatty potty, you got to like hunch over.
Oh, I got a squatty potty.
I know you do.
I got to.
I know.
Got to, bro.
I know. Helps your bowel movements.
Dude, that's how you get rid of Hemis right there. I'm tell you right now. If you ever have a problem with
hemorrhoids,
Hemis,
so it's cool.
you get a squatty potty, no more problems.
There'll be the red line from your arms across the legs, and that's partially what
it's
helps
like an elbow dug into my quad. I'm like, what the fuck is happening?
And then you
here?
you get up and you're like, oh, and not in the good way. You're like, I can't walk.
You ever fallen into the wall? I smoke have.
I have.
The way my bathroom's set up, it's like you've seen it. It's like a kind of a long, skinny hallway almost.
Yes, your bathroom.
And if I stand up, I will go right into the goddamn wall.
So,
and I've so done it. I've gone right into the fucking wall.
So one thing that I'm glad, because like at my sister and brother-in-law's house, their toilet is right in front of their shower. And I'm like, if I doom scrolled at their house, like I wouldn't do that because like that's just rude. Like I would have to like monitor myself and make sure that when I did stand up, I didn't go to the shower.
You gotta set a fucking timer at that point because I'm like, I gotta be up within this amount of time.
I got like 5 minutes tops.
Cannot have my feet falling asleep right now.
Because I'm gonna fall into the shower and then it's gonna be toast. It's gonna be lights out from there. I'm gonna tear up the curtain that's closed because
I was like,
everybody closes the curtains when guests come over because that's just, you know, you don't want to see dirty bathtub even though
close it all the time. I hate it when it's open. Period. I don't want it open.
Because you don't want to see the tub.
I don't know. Here's why.
Self-conscious thing.
No, it's not the tub. It's because I've got a house that was built in the 70s, so there's no fan in the bathroom. There's instead a window.
Oh, well that's different.
So, like mine, I will be looking literally right into my neighbor, their kitchen window. If they're washing dishes, they're staring at me while I'm taking a shit. Like we can make eye contact.
Okay.
While I'm dropping a deuce.
Okay, so I'm going to need you to do this all the time now. Because that could be the most epic thing in the world, especially if you had a camera. Like, just like a nonchalant camera.
You would put a GoPro on my forehead?
No. It's got to be like behind you. It's got to be behind you. And then like you need to like look out and be like, Debbie's doing the dishes. Time to go take a shit. And then just sit there and be like...
I do got to turn to the side. It's gonna be like this.
There you go. Yeah. And then just casually wave. And then when you go to wipe your ass, pull the toilet paper up high.
You hold it up. Should I wipe and then give him one of these?
No, because you don't want poop on your window. You don't want poop on your window.
No, I can't touch it. The shower's in the way.
Oh yeah. Then,
so I wouldn't be able to touch the window. It'd just be like, look at me.
And just be like, mouth, is it clean? Yes. That's what you have to do now.
Oh my god. I think they would absolutely hate it if I did that.
I'd fucking love it. I would die laughing. Like, I'd be like if it was me and I was your neighbor, I'd be like, is he shitting today? I'm going to fuck with him at the window. I would hold up signs. I'd be like, bro, you good? You good? Do you need some handy? Do you need... Counterclockwise, remember, counterclockwise. I would just have that up. Like I'd like put like a thing in the window and be like counterclockwise with a thumbs up. This is why we're not neighbors.
I might have a new game with my neighbor now. And I'll say this.
Is that the good neighbors or the weird neighbors? Or are the weird neighbors gone?
It's the only neighbor that I actually have had conversations with.
Is that the one that has the screened porch thing, or is that the other side?
No. It's literally behind my house.
Oh, even better.
Yeah.
Yeah, you should totally do that.
And he saved my house from burning down one time.
Is that when your deck caught on fire?
Smoker caught on fire?
Yeah. Okay. Yeah.
And so, to me,
bro,
it's good people.
You totally have to
play a new game.
You totally have to put a sign in that says, one day just, hi.
The problem is, so the window has the textured glass for the lower part because it's in the shower, so that you can't see anything.
Then every time you take a poop, you're gonna have to open the window.
I could open it.
You're gonna have to open the window, put your sign up. Hi.
And if I turn on all the lights in there, you'll be able to see me.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
We're like,
hi.
Oh, I might have to do this.
I'm an ideas man. I don't know what to tell you.
I like it.
I got good ideas. I got bad ideas.
I
But
think this
they're
might be a
ideas.
bad one, but we're gonna try it.
I mean, are you hurting anybody? No. Is it
No.
awkward? Yes. Is it funny? Absolutely.
Awkward equals funny.
Absolutely.
Always.
100%.
Here's the thing. So, this is a PSA to everybody out there. If you're in a situation and everyone is laughing but you,
It's
it's
funny.
still funny.
Yeah.
It's funny. It's not
It's
funny
funny.
for you. It's
No.
like horrific and
Yeah.
embarrassing and horrifying. But for everybody else, it's fucking funny. So just lean into it. It's a good time.
Yeah.
Oh, we're gonna go to the nosy neighbor.
Yeah, might as well, because we'll get into the other
As I'm
stuff.
pooping and sharing it with my neighbor, we might as well talk about our neighbors.
All right, next article is again from People. 20-year-old says he pretended not to notice neighbor during walk. Then she told his mom. This is some creepy shit.
So Jean Grey has been watching, I guess, rewatching for her Desperate Housewives.
Oh, okay.
And this story made me think of that because I was actually doing show prep while she was watching the show.
Of course you were. Of course you were. You Desperate Housewives closet fan.
That show is wild. We'll
That
have
show is
another. We'll
fucking
talk about
wild.
that some other time.
That show's completely fucking wild.
That is the weirdest fucking neighborhood. I'm like, is this how normal people like
It's not a
act in a
normal
neighborhood? Because that's not what I do.
Maybe in a rich person's neighborhood, maybe, but even then, I still don't think that's a normal. Where you're just fucking other people's husbands and all kinds of crazy shit that happens. Yeah, no.
Neighbors just coming over drinking on the porches and whatnot. Like, I don't talk to any of my motherfucking neighbors. Do you?
Yeah, I do.
I don't.
I do, but like, I don't go to their houses and hang out. I don't do but you know, got the police across the street from me. Good dude. Don't get me wrong. Love him. He's a good neighbor. I got Drunky McDrunky over on the side of me.
That motherfucker's cool as shit.
That dude's awesome.
I do like that motherfucker.
He's
I'm talking
fucking
to
awesome.
him.
Yeah,
and
he's
that
fucking
dude's
awesome.
fucking cool.
He's fucking awesome. He's the
I like
one.
that motherfucker.
He's the one that Hank bit when the first week we moved in here, and you know what I did to say I'm sorry?
Bought him a bottle of booze.
Fuck yeah, I did.
As you
Absolutely,
should
I did.
have,
Because
as you should
I
have.
work with a guy that he's friends with, and I was like, hey man, his name's Mike also. I know way too many Mikes. Apparently,
There's so many fucking
Like,
Mikes,
seriously.
Michaels in the world. It's a lot.
well, like I know like 7 of them that I talk to like damn near on a daily basis. That's the problem.
That's true.
That's the problem. Apparently, like I'm being punished.
Motherfucker, how do
I'm
you think it
being
feels to be
punished.
me, where I have
No, I know, yeah,
four relatives that have like the
same name.
exact same name,
Yeah.
and I'm like, what the fuck are we even doing
I
here?
know that's why it takes you fucking 6 weeks to buy guns.
That ain't
It's
no
fine.
shit. Like, the background checks are like, it's immediate.
They're like-
I'm like, it is for everybody else, not for me.
Not this guy. We have to go back in a week or
When
two.
you're related to a lot of felons, you gotta wait a little bit. I have to
happens.
tell you guys.
Anyway,
it happens.
No, I asked him. I was like, "Hey, man, this happened. What kind of booze does he drink? I know he likes to go drink booze." He's like, "Buy him a fifth of Crown or something big. You'll be fine." That's what I did. I was like, "Hey, man, I'm sorry."
So
he goes,
my dog bit you.
"Yeah." Well, he goes, "Did he get picked up by the pound?" I'm like, "Yeah, he has to go spend 10 days." He's like, "God damn it!" He was like, he apologized to me because he's like, "That is not what I wanted to have happen." I was like, "Mike, he bit you." Like.
It's gotta happen.
Yeah,
Like
he-
that's
he
the way
had to
this
go.
works.
Like I could have not answered the door and they would have went away, but that would have done anything because I would have had to deal with it later. They would have given me a citation for it. This way, there's no citation. I pay my fines, whatever. We go on about our business. Thing that was fucked up about that night, though. This goes back to the wonderful, totally off topic, but this goes back to our wonderful healthcare system. That dude waited in the ER for 3 hours and never got seen, and he left. And the cops still came to my house.
Jesus.
Sorry, not the cops. Animal control still came to my house. And he didn't even get fucking seen. But because he said there was a dog bite at his neighbor's, they came and got my dog. Which is his fault. He's an asshole. Not Mike, the dog.
Yeah, the dog was an asshole.
He's still here.
Oh, is he?
Yeah,
This one
it's
is-
Hank.
Okay.
The one that likes everybody. Except for when he's outside.
Yeah.
And he's an asshole. But Mike does have a low, gravelly voice. He was inebriated. Shocking. And it was his first week here. I don't really blame Hank. I blame the situation.
Yeah.
It was just a bad
It
situation.
is what it is. It is.
Anyway.
And he knew it was a bad thing. It was like, it happens.
He wasn't
Shit
mad.
happens.
He wasn't upset.
That's fine.
Got a free bottle of booze out of it anyway.
That's how you make things right. Like, seriously.
yeah.
Just, hey, what do you drink?
What is up with 20-year-olds in these articles from people, by the way?
So here's the thing. I guess Gen, that would be Z,
Gen Z, yes.
they just do everything fucking online. And you guys are going to regret that one day.
Yeah.
I don't know what to tell you. You don't want the shit that you do right now to be online. Trust me. Because I wouldn't be here right now if the shit I did in my 20s was online. We're not going to talk about that.
No.
We're not. Cause
We will one day. Just
no,
not
we
today.
won't. Today
Just not
ain't
today.
the fucking day.
Just
It
not
ain't the day.
Okay, so reading this article real quick, because, he may have done like 3 days worth of prep, but I do like 5 seconds, because that's just how we roll.
No, sir. It's 30 minutes while I was watching Desperate Housewives. Come on, let's get it right.
Well, that's for this art, or was that for the whole thing?
It's all of it.
I was trying to give you more credit.
No, I spent more time editing this week than I did for show prep.
That's
'Cause
valid.
I was like,
I need to.
sometimes stories are great, and I'm like, yeah. And then sometimes I'm like, what the? That's when you get a message. I'm like, I can't find a goddamn thing.
And then I'll send you random shit, and you're like, oh, rabbit hole. Okay, here we go.
That works. Thank you.
Thanks, Mom.
So this 20-year-old
is an introvert, out running.
can relate.
Absolutely.
Not to the running
'Cause I hate
part,
people.
to the introvert.
Yeah,
the
just
introvert.
because I hate people. So he sees this girl in the neighborhood, I guess doesn't really say anything and keeps going. And
It's an old lady. We're gonna call her Rita.
yep, her name's Rita
She's in her
the thing.
mid-70s per him.
So instead of just like letting it go, because old people, this is one of the reasons why I hate old people. She called his mom.
Here's the thing, right? She says hi to him while he's running, and he has ear pods in. All right, so if you got the pods in, guys, don't talk to people. Like,
Yeah.
they're busy. They're doing that. Even if they're not on the phone right now, that is an international sign for go fuck yourself. I don't want to talk to you.
And if I'm working out or running or something like that, don't bother me.
Absolutely
Just
don't
do it.
fucking just leave
Don't
them
do it.
alone. They're doing their thing. They're out enjoying their time.
Yeah.
This is me time. I want my me time. So if I got those in, you try to talk to me,
Don't talk to me.
you're gonna get a bloop. Don't talk to me. I'm busy.
Yeah.
And this fucking bitch didn't take the hint.
No. She's old. What do you expect?
She's old. She doesn't
Old
understand
pe-
what fucking
old-
ear pods are.
This annoys me because technically she would be early baby boom. Yeah, she'd be early baby boomer.
Yeah.
Those motherfuckers are entitled to shit just as bad as fucking Gen Z. is.
They feel like we need to have a conversation. If I make eye contact with you, we're locked in for a 30-minute
This
conversation.
is all I need. I'm out. I can.
I'm
Yeah.
gonna give you
Tip of the cap.
Tip of the cap, and I'm on because I got shit to do.
Yeah.
Don't
talk
talk to me. I don't want to talk. If I wanted to talk to you,
I'll stop and talk to you.
I will take these ear pods out.
Yeah.
I will step over to the side, and I will have a conversation with you. If I don't do that, I don't fucking
Yeah.
talk to you.
No, I got you. I 100% agree with you.
Same thing if I'm at work. Okay, so some of you are watching right now. If I got the ear pods in, leave me the fuck alone. I want to talk. I don't want to talk. Nobody wants to talk when they have shit in. They're jamming, listening to their favorite podcast, probably like streaming some fatties over 40, and like, I'm in the fucking zone. Leave me alone.
Nobody's streaming fatties over 40.
They might.
Probably not.
The Nas does.
I like to believe. Who?
The Nas.
Oh, okay.
The great and
great and
powerful
powerful
Nas. I love that
I love
nickname,
that
by
guy.
the way.
Can't wait till he retires. And I get to come to that party.
Oh,
'Cause
man.
I'm coming to that party.
We actually need to have cigars sometime with
Yep.
the Nas. Like, that
Tell that
needs to happen.
motherfucker to come down to the shop.
Well, wait, I don't want to say too much. Motherfucker's not in town right now,
Oh, okay.
so we can't.
No, I
it's like
gotcha.
every time
Yeah,
there's a good weekend, like now would be a good time for me to go.
Like, not gonna lie, tomorrow night would be a great night because we
Yeah.
could go down to the shop and watch Mike Tyson hopefully beat the fuck out of Jake Paul.
Dude, I wanted to bring that up so bad.
We'll talk about it in a
How
minute.
excited are you about that?
Well, we'll get to that
Okay.
because I have some thoughts about this and
About the old lady? Or the fight?
the fight.
Okay.
I don't care about the old lady. Fuck her. I'm done with that.
Fuck this old lady.
I'm done with that article. Fuck her. I will say that This is some of the best news I've seen in a while.
Oh my God!
This is amazing. You guys know how much we love to talk about Red Lobster, and our boy, which by the way, just real quick, Thunder Gong was in Kansas City, and Flavor Flav,
Yeah, boy!
he performed at it. Came to the Chiefs game the next day. And you know how much he loves Red Lobster? We love it just as much.
He was hanging out with T Swift.
He was hanging out with T Swift.
He was in the suite
He was.
with T Swift.
For a little bit, he was until he went outside and had to be Flavor Flav. So,
Flavor
I'm
Flav
not mad
was
at him.
saying, like, fucking Flavor.
Here we go, though.
Love him.
Red Lobster launches comeback with menu item that's caused a social media riot. I think that's a little.
So excited about this.
I would say it's a little much.
Maybe.
But the new menu features savory sides, enticing entrees, and more. Among the new items,
So this is a temporary holiday menu, if you will, is what they've said.
bro, lobster bisque is so good. Bacon wrapped
Lobster.
sea scallops.
Bisque is delicious. The mahi, I'm sure, is delicious. Oh yeah. Like you said, the scallops.
I'm not going to play the video. Fuck all
You don't
that.
need to play the video.
Nope.
So those were like the
So what's the riot about?
temp items that were coming back. The fun thing was the two regular menu items that were previously taken away.
Is the Admiral Feast coming back or some shit like that?
No, they still have that one.
Oh, okay.
That's my go-to.
Okay. Yeah, no.
It's old school. They're bringing back popcorn shrimp
Ooh.
and hush puppies.
Ooh.
Regular stays on the menu.
Let's go.
Let's go.
Let's fucking go,
What
baby.
is better than hush puppies and popcorn shrimp at Red Lobster
Coconut parrot shrimp with the sauce
and popcorn?
and pop.
I want them all. I want the dragon shrimp. I want the popcorn shrimp. I want the coconut shrimp. I want the scampi. Just give me the all-you-can-eat shrimp, and I want them all. I want every fucking shrimp you have.
But they lose too much money on that.
Go fuck yourselves.
Thank you.
I want my fucking shrimp. Let's go. Charge me $25. I'm not gonna eat $25
I'll
worth
pay-
of fucking shrimp.
I'll pay $30 for all you can
Fine.
eat
Charge
shrimp.
me another fucking 30.
And
Whatever.
it's not that great of a seafood restaurant, but it's worth it in my opinion. And I'd pay, like, if I ate more like I used to before I dropped weight, bro, $40 for all you can eat, I'm down.
Dude,
$40.
I'm gonna cap it at 35. I want that extra $5 for my drink that I'm getting. You're gonna get it. You're gonna get my money.
See, I was gonna
I
go
wanna
water.
drink.
I was gonna go water to drink with that, but I was gonna get a cocktail,
Yeah.
which is way more than $5.
Oh yeah, I'm getting
So,
that cocktail. Give me that
I-
$12 cocktail. Let's go.
What did Jean Grey have last time we were there? Was that a watermelon cocktail?
I think she did. I think she had the watermelon
And it smelled
margarita.
delicious. That's what it was. It
Actually
smelled
is
delicious.
not bad.
Yeah.
And I'm not a fan of watermelon.
No, I know, but that
It's actually pretty solid.
because I think Jean Grey and the wife both got watermelon cocktails because I tried one of them. They were really good. They
I
were
used to get cocktails at the one in Olathe all the time,
Uh-huh.
and then they decided to close it on me and made me drive 20 minutes to
Yeah,
the
we can't do
restaurant.
that.
So I don't get.
One of the
cocktails
legends
anymore,
no
but
longer exists, and that place can go fuck themselves too.
It breaks your heart, doesn't
It
it?
does. It hurts my feelings.
Like we have had so many meals at Red Lobster together.
Bro, that
So
used to
many
be that
meals.
that was like one of the staples of, hey, what are you doing tonight? Nothing.
Let's go to Red
You
Lobster.
want to go to Red Lobster?
Of course I do.
I'll meet you there in 20.
Of course I do.
Are you
Which one?
Which
Which one are we going to?
Are you coming this way or am I going that way? Which way is it?
Fuck.
And then we'd be like, what if we meet in
damn
the
it.
middle? Okay, we're going to do this.
I'm just so sad.
It is. But it's coming back. It's okay. It's making a comeback.
They are also, because this is a shameless plug for Red Lobster, because I love them and you love them too.
Yep.
They're also going to bring back some holiday cocktails. They're going to do the Snow Globe Sangria, the Ruby Mule, and the Mocha Espresso Martini.
So I've had that one, and I'm not a big espresso martini fan, but that drink's actually really
Tasty.
good. Yeah. I'm not a big sangria person, but I would try it.
I'll be honest with
down.
you. Pretty much everything I've had on the Red Lobster menu is tasty as shit, and I would do it again. So you can't go wrong.
I do like their shrimp stuffed crab rangoon, or the shrimp that's got that shit on the top that's like crab rangoon or whatever. You know
Oh
what
yeah,
I'm talking about.
it's the shrimp wontons.
With their little
Delicious.
that's it.
Delicious.
And the their little spicy chili sauce that comes with it.
dragon,
Fantastic.
The dragon shrimp are delicious. It's like General Tso's chicken, but with shrimp, and it's fantastic.
You know what they need? They need a form of bang bang shrimp there.
Yeah.
They really do.
And honestly, if I could get a shrimp taco from them,
Bro.
that's what I'm missing.
A bang bang shrimp taco
Oh my god!
with a little bit of red cabbage or
let me do a pick my own shrimp for the taco,
ooh.
and then we're fucking in the money. Charge me $15. You're gonna give me like 5 shrimp per fucking taco.
Yeah, because their shrimp are
Let's go.
kind of well.
They're kind of tiny.
Some of them are. Yeah, some like if they
It
did the
depends.
bang bang shrimp with like their popcorn shrimp, you get like 6 or 7 of them in
Oh,
there.
yeah.
With a little bit of cabbage on top, with a little bit of sauce.
A little sauce. Fucking fire. Hey,
but-
if you're listening, Red Lobster, let's make this happen because
Hey,
people that want to fucking buy these
hey,
tacos.
Sponsor us. We'll do food reviews for you.
I swear to God.
Just buy us dinner. We don't need like thousands of dollars. Like just buy us dinner.
if we
buy
got
us
the
dinner,
Red
bro.
Lobster sponsorship,
Just buy us dinner.
it might be the happiest day of my life. I have to apologize. She'd be like, what about our wedding? And I'd be like, baby, it's Red Lobster.
Be like,
He sponsored the
when,
show.
When they stop sponsoring us, I'll go back to that. But they are currently sponsoring us, so
Viva Red Lobster!
Viva-
Let's go!
Viva la Red Lobster. Like that doesn't even make any sense. Did I ask you?
Shut your mouth. Shut your
Shut
mouth.
the fuck up.
It's
I don't
time for
care.
shrimp. Let's go! Oh, so good. God
All right.
damn, I love Red Lobster.
I'm not talking about that article.
I'm
gonna let that one go.
Which one?
The test of long ass words.
Oh my god, that was ridiculous.
It is,
I only
but
put that on there because Jean Grey and I both did it.
We'll talk
we were
about
like,
it on
what
another
the
show.
fuck?
We'll hold off on that.
I'll
We'll talk
move
about
it
another.
forward.
Yeah,
Yeah, I'll
we'll
push it
move
forward.
it.
That's
Move
fine.
it because like I don't think that's this type of episode. We can build
doesn't
around
fit.
that.
No, it doesn't
We can build
fit.
around that, and I like it.
That'll be like a pregame, like, here, everybody,
Yes.
tell us how dumb you are. We want to see your results on this fucking
Yes,
quiz.
we can do a poll.
Yes.
We can do a survey like we did. Yeah, we can do that. We can do that.
Absolutely, we'll do that.
And don't be cheating.
Yeah,
Don't be
don't be
cheating.
looking this shit up. We didn't look anything up.
Because I'm not gonna lie, the first word that popped up there when I started to take the test, I was like, I don't know what that means. I have no idea what the fuck that
I
means.
legit only knew one word.
Out of how many? Like
Out of 7.
7? Okay.
However, Latin etymology helped me
So
figure
so
out
that's okay.
several
okay.
others.
Yeah, I was gonna say like I started looking at the first one. I'm like,
I had to
I
start
know
taking
what that is,
sections.
like,
I didn't take
I'm like-
sections.
I'm
I'm
like,
like,
I know what that is.
means. I know what that
I was
means.
like, I think I know what this
but
means,
there's
but I
still
didn't like
10
take
other
the test.
characters in this
Yeah.
fucking word, and I'm like, I don't know what the fuck those are.
Who was our Latin teacher in high school? Who was that?
Fuck, I don't remember, honestly.
I don't either.
I honestly don't know who taught that fucking class, but I'm glad they did.
Yeah.
Because that shit was actually useful. It was.
Was it Bingham?
I
No.
honestly don't know. I
It was
really can't
whoever
remember.
it was whoever the teacher was that did photography and all that shit. Because I remember the dark room was in her room. Because it was next to Mr. Nowakowski's room and the art room. It was like art room, her room, Nowakowski's room,
Fuck
and then the
Nowakowski.
computer lab.
I hated Nowakowski.
Did you?
I
I never
fucking
took
hated
drafting,
that prick.
so
I did, and I didn't play baseball because of him.
oh, that makes
I
sense.
fucking hated that
That
prick.
makes sense.
I was like, they're like, hey, is a baseball team you want to play? And I was like, I'll think about it. And I was like, who's the coach? No, I'm
Nowakowski.
out. I'm
Nope.
out.
No thanks.
I'm out. No, not gonna play.
that
Is who
shit.
that's gonna be. Yeah, fuck yourself.
See, I was
man.
I'm
out.
I was next door in Mr. Roberts' class, who everybody fucking hated. Yet I loved that man. That man was so fucking awesome. I'm pretty sure that's where I got a lot of my sarcasm in high school was from him because like he was a dick. He was such a
He was
dick to
such a
people.
dick.
He was such an asshole.
He really was.
Unless he liked you, and then if he
But-
liked you, he was fucking amazing. He was like, dude, that's how I got pulled out of class all the time. He's like, I don't want to go work on that computer. Pull fucking Jones out. Send him. Okay. Hey, they need you to go down to what's his face's class to go fix his computer. I'm out. He get that shit all the time.
He's one of my favorites, to be honest with you.
Mr. Roberts?
Yeah.
Fuck yeah.
Because of that. Because
dude. Fuck
he'd be like,
yes.
do you understand this? Yeah. I'll tell you some shit about it. He'd be like, great, you're done. Go do this instead.
Yeah, exactly.
All right, cool, let's
Yep,
go.
yep,
Like,
yep.
you could learn so
Yep.
much in that class
yeah.
because dude was
Okay,
like,
go on. Yeah. Go to the
I
next
got
thing.
something for you.
Yeah,
Let's go.
Come
Let's
on.
go. And I'm like,
Yeah.
God bless you,
that's-
man. Like,
that's-
that's how it should
That's
be.
how I learned, that's like how I learned all my networking shit, all my
Exactly.
computer programming
You're
shit.
like,
She'd be like,
damn, bro.
hey, the library, we're running new cable in there. Are you done with your assignment? Yeah. Head down there, see Miss whatever name is, and ask her where you're running cable in, and just start running cable, and we'll do the ends later. All right, bet.
So
Okay.
good. He was a raging asshole.
He was.
But I like that dude a lot. I really did.
But that was the thing, is like, if you gave it back to him, like, respect
Oh yeah,
he fucking loved you.
He'd be fine.
Oh yeah,
he was-
absolutely. He was an amazing teacher.
He will give it, but he can also take
Oh, yeah.
it. And
He
if you're that
understood
kind
it.
of person,
He understood it.
let's fucking go.
Fuck yeah.
All day, we can make this happen. God damn, you're right.
And everybody
He's
hated
an
that
unsung.
dude.
He
Everybody
really
fucking
is.
hated
People
that guy.
hated that motherfucker.
And I'm like, why do you guys hate
Why?
him? 'Cause
He's
an
awesome.
asshole. I'm like, no, he's not. And like,
Here's the problem. But he's an asshole. Like, you're dumb.
yeah, yeah.
He's an asshole
Yeah.
because he points out how dumb you are
Yeah.
and you don't understand what's going on.
Exactly.
Bro, we're formatting shit in Word right now. It's not that difficult. Why are you having problems?
Yeah.
That's why he's an asshole.
Yeah, and
He's
like-
here's a dumb that's
like,
never going
if
to make
you
it in the
were-
world.
No, and if you were a girl and you were brave enough to take one of his programming classes, like, you got pushed to the front of everything because
There's
he's like,
respect there,
oh,
right away,
absolutely, because he's like, because
All right.
Andrea Johnson, it was either, I think it was freshman year, because I think she left after freshman year to go to Washington or whatever it was. She took one of the programming classes, and like, he was helping her out left or right. The boys, fuck you guys, figure it out on your own.
You'll fucking figure it out.
Miss Johnson, I will be over there to help you. And I'm like,
You
motherfucker.
bullshit.
I'm like, this is bullshit. I'm like, Andrea, hey, ask him this question for me, because he ain't gonna answer for him. She'd be like, all right. She'd ask it, he would answer. I'm like, she'd look at me and just fucking smile. I'm like, really? Keep doing it, because I'm okay with this. I don't give a shit. But I love that
So
man. He was
helpful.
fucking awesome.
Sadly, he's probably dead at this
I
point.
think he did. No, he passed away probably 10 or 15 years ago, and like, I just happened to see it, and I'm like, I wasn't in town. It's like,
Damn.
I would have went to his services.
You didn't tell me.
It's one of those things where like I was out of town and like it didn't like I didn't
register.
tell anybody, because like
I feel bad
No,
because that's clearly one of those people that I'm sure not a lot of people showed up.
No,
but I
I
would
know.
have showed up.
Fuck yeah.
Because I'm like, you know what? Those people were wrong. This guy's actually a good person.
Not gonna lie, you hated Steve Smith.
I didn't hate him
You strongly disliked him because he was a dick.
I didn't like the way he handled an injury that I got.
Well, yeah, that's true.
That's the problem.
That's and that was part of it.
That
But like he was one of those people.
and he made fun of one of our friends' dicks when he was in the 8th grade. And I was like, that's not appropriate. You're not talking about 8th graders' dick. Like, what are we doing here? Like, that's not okay.
This was in wrestling. It wasn't meant like
We'll
that.
give you the
but
background, yeah. So
yeah,
he
it
wasn't
was-
just looking at his dick.
No.
But we had
Somebody
to get
was weighing
naked to
in.
weigh in.
Somebody was weighing in, and he made an off-color comment that this was 20 plus years ago, where it was funny, but it was not appropriate.
He
Or
was
30
like-
years ago.
What are you worried about? Everybody here's got a little dick. And I'm like, whoa, bro. I haven't even taken my drawers off yet. Let's maybe not weigh in on my dick until I actually get naked.
He was just making a valid point, because there
I
were
get
people in
it.
there.
Everybody
that,
was uncomfortable. It's uncomfortable. When you're an adolescent, you have to get
100%.
naked in front of a room full of people.
This is
It's
why.
awkward.
This is why I wrestled heavyweight, and I weighed in with all my clothes on, because
It didn't matter.
It didn't fucking matter.
It didn't matter.
Yep.
It's like, guess what happens? I'll weigh somebody just as fat as I am, and like we're gonna wrestle, and it's gonna be what it is.
Yep.
So yeah,
But he's another one, like I hated him senior year, because he thought it was funny when he used to call me BJ, because of that. He thought he was cool,
yeah.
and I wanted to punch him in his throat every single day that he called me that. But like, if I found out that he passed away or something, I'd go to his. I would. And I didn't like him.
So, side story. I don't know if I ever told you this. He was the official sponsor / chaperone for our DC trip.
Yes.
I didn't really love the way he handled that trip, and that's really a lot
You
of the
did
reason
tell me
why I
that.
did.
You did tell me that.
I didn't love that. He was smart. Got us there, a bunch of kids from the middle of the fucking country. I'm going to show you how to use the subway system. Perfect. Great. We need to know how to do this. This is a very valuable tool while we're here. When those kids use that tool that you taught them,
He didn't like it.
maybe don't give them a bunch of shit because you gave us this information. Okay?
That's true. That's valid.
I mean,
Did you get in trouble?
meh, kind of.
I mean, he
Not
couldn't
a-
really do anything to you, but you know.
Exactly. I mean,
Other than I'm gonna call your mom. Call Brenda.
no, I was like,
Call her. Bitch, you taught me how to do
it'd be
this.
one of these. I'm like, I bet you won't. You want me to dial the phone? I'll get her on the phone right now.
Call my mom. Bet you won't. Bet you won't, motherfucker.
Here, while I'm dialing, what are you gonna say? Here's what she's gonna say.
Yep.
Watch.
Hey, mom. Steve Smith wants to talk to you. Who the fuck is Steve Smith? It's our asshole sponsor.
Some douche.
Put him on the phone.
Listen to this douche.
Brenda would have been like, put him on the fucking phone. Go like, you're in trouble. And I would just sat there and been like,
What you got to say now?
hands the phone back to you. Now what, motherfucker?
I'd have straight given him. Had I known applesauce at that point, I'd have been like, "You like apples?" Applesauce,
Applesauce, bitch.
because he would have fucking deserved it.
Yeah, he would
Anyway,
have.
so that's really where my beef with him comes from.
All right, I'll buy that.
It wasn't his teaching style, because as a teacher, he was fine.
Yeah, except for humanities sucked. You did you have him for humanities?
No, I
Who'd you
had
have?
Hassick. No, not Hassick. I had Smith. Had Ed Smith for my recitation piece of humanities.
Who was Ed Smith?
The English teacher. He was our 8th grade English teacher. We were in his class when I had the
You mean
incident
Lane.
with Lane.
Ed
Damn,
Lane.
I called him Smith. Ed Lane. Sorry. Sorry, sir. I apologize.
You don't watch this. It's fine.
He doesn't. He
He
does
doesn't
not
watch
watch
this.
this, but he still deserves the respect of getting the right name. And I'm sorry.
By the way, I feel like I need a book to put behind me right now.
That wasn't his class.
I know it wasn't. That was in. No, it was trigonometry. Was it trig or was it geometry?
It was one of the two, but I wasn't in there with you guys.
No, you weren't. It was me, Josh, and Duran. God, we were such dipshits in high school.
Oh, God. We did a lot of stupid fucking things.
Eh.
That's what happens. Sometimes
And you
you're
know
a
what's not
dipshit.
available? Video footage of it,
That's correct.
which is amazing.
Thank God.
Oh shit. There I was.
So dumb.
Alright, gonna move on to sports?
I want to talk about this fight.
Oh, that's sports.
Let's go.
Isn't that sports?
Yeah.
Is a fight sports?
Well, it's
Alright, so
not really.
Well,
Let's call it loosely sports.
okay. So hopefully by the time you guys see this on YouTube, or you probably hear this on Spotify, Amazon, iTunes, which you haven't and you've got this far, please like, share, subscribe, send it to your enemies. They'll love it. It is what it is.
And if they don't, go fuck them.
Yep, go fuck yourself. See you, Diego. So Jake Paul is going to fight Tyson, and this fight should have happened like a couple months ago, but Tyson ended up with an ulcer. He's like 58 years old.
Motherfucker's old as shit.
He is, and Jake Paul's 28 or 27, whatever it is, and he is a...
I feel like
For
it's
lack of better
literally like a
words-
half the age. Like Jake Paul is half his fucking age.
It pretty much is.
Yeah.
So, Jake Paul is a boxer, and he...
Whoa, 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 whoa. I take issue with you calling him a boxer.
Okay.
He's a
Hang on.
YouTube star that has dabbled in a ring a little bit, sparred a little bit, and beat people that were older than him, past their prime. If he fights a real boxer, he's going to get his fucking ass beat.
Okay, so I still call him a boxer because technically this is a pro fight. That's the only reason why I say he's a boxer, because technically this is a pro fight,
That's
and
fine.
I'm surprised that Texas is making this be a pro fight and all that kind of stuff.
Don't be, because Texas is about to get real fucking weird.
Well, I know, but it is what it is. So he has fought several MMA guys. He fought Ben Askren, knocked him out. Ben Askren was a wrestler. He's never been a boxer in his entire life. That's
so
not a
it's
fair
not
fight.
a fair fight.
He fought Tyrone Woodley. I believe that fight, especially the second one, was rigged, because it's the one where he made the motion with his gloves. Woodley dropped his hands and he got knocked the fuck out. Whether it was real or not, I'm not here to say.
We'll say he won the fight. That's fair. That's accurate. That's what happened.
Then he goes and fights Anderson Silva, which Anderson Silva, by the point in time that he fights this fight, Anderson has been knocked out several times.
Anderson was released from
MMA
hospice
guy.
care to
Pretty
go
much.
do this fight, pretty
Pretty
much.
much.
I mean, I feel like that was the scenario
Now,
there.
he did not knock Silva out. It was a 78-73 decision, 77-74 in favor of Paul.
Okay.
His next fight was against Tommy Fury,
Which actually
which was a good fight.
was a good fight. I'm going to give him
actually
credit
a
there.
really good
Like,
fight.
he
Tommy
put it on
Fury beat him by decision.
But, like, he put it
But,
on him.
yeah,
Like, that was a fight. Like,
Tommy
that was
Fury-
a literal fight between the two of them.
Tommy Fury is a legit boxer.
And-
Legit.
And they
And those two banged.
they went at it.
very,
They went
very
at it, and that was a real fucking fight.
Then Paul versus Nate Diaz. Once again, Diaz is an MMA fighter. He is a jiu-jitsu guy. He is a...
He's not a striker.
No, he's
He's
not.
not.
I
Never
like
has
Nate
been.
Diaz because of his mouth, but that's pretty much about it. I don't know who Andre August is. Apparently, he's a professional boxer. He was 10-1-1. Paul knocked him out in the first round, which means a whole lot of nothing to me.
If you only have 12 fights as a professional boxer, you're not a real professional
Well, I
boxer.
would agree with that to a point. Then he faced Borland, and he TKO'd him in the first round, which I don't know who this Borland guy is, and then he fought Mike Perry. Paul won the fight by technical knockout in the 6th round. Now we have him fighting Mike Tyson. And I feel like this is the first, or probably only the second real fight that he's had. And we are talking about Mike Tyson, who is...
60 motherfucking years old.
He's 58 years old.
He's 60 years old. Just call him that. Just call
All
him.
right, we'll go with 60.
He's a
Okay.
60-year-old man.
Okay. And...
But that's not a knock. I want to be
No,
very clear
it's
about
not.
where
Because
I
I've
stand
watched
on
some of
this.
his training videos, and it looks like that dude still hits like a ton of bricks. Granted, he doesn't hit like the 28-year-old world heavyweight champion that he was, but...
Okay, you say he doesn't hit like that. I'll ask you this question.
Yep.
Would you get in the ring with him?
No.
Absolutely
But I'm not a
fucking
boxer.
not.
I'm not a boxer either.
I don't
but
care if I
don't-
was a fucking boxer. I'm not
No,
getting in the ring
and-
with Mike Tyson.
Well, and
ever.
that's part of this that I have a problem with is why does Jake Paul want to hang his hat on Mike Tyson? Mike Tyson's been knocked out 4 or 5 times now.
Has it really been
Yeah.
that many times?
Buster Douglas was the first one. Then he got knocked out the last time by like some random white dude that I've never fucking heard of the other day. And I think Holyfield got him once.
He didn't get knocked out though.
Well, I thought he did in the first one before, like after the ear biting. Maybe I'm wrong. 58 official fights. Tyson at one time, yeah, he was 37-0, which went in with.
He's won.
He's been knocked
So,
out 5 times.
He has a career record of 50 wins, 6 losses, 2 non-contest. Of his 50 wins, 44 have come via knockout.
Oh, I don't question Tyson's power. I don't question his boxing ability.
Of his 6 losses, 5 were knockouts.
Correct.
So he's been
Yeah,
knocked out
he's been
5
knocked out
times,
5
and
times.
one has been a disqualification. That was
The
Holyfield.
second ear biting,
Yeah.
because he bit his ear twice
He-
in
he-
one fight.
I mean, he bit part of it off. And
Oh,
like,
he
I'm-
fucking spit it out. That's
yeah,
gross.
it is what it
It is what it is. But so the way I look at this fight is, one, it's not a real boxing match, in my opinion. I don't care if it's Mike Tyson. I don't care which they don't even have the fight with Floyd Mayweather on this Wikipedia page, which is kind of funny because that was an exhibition fight. And afterwards, Mayweather said that he fucked with him the whole time and was not really boxing. Now, that was one of the first ones that he had before he actually turned into these pro fighting things. I really hope that Tyson and him did not have some sort of like plan, if you want to call it that, to just make this a spectacle and a show. Because these are only 2-round fights. It is only an
it's
8-round fight.
round, which is
Yeah,
insane.
which-
But he's also, again, I'm going to call him a 60-year-old fucking
No,
man.
no.
And he is.
But that's part of the thing that I have a problem with this fight is, why is Jake Paul trying to hang his hat on this? I don't understand it. If you really want to be a legitimate boxer in the industry, and that's what I think he's
Go
trying
fight
to do.
somebody who's your
Go
age.
fight. And if you're scared to fight somebody like that, go fight a 40-year-old. There's still a bunch of... Roy Jones Jr., he's like 48 or something like that. Would he step in the ring with him? No, he wouldn't. I don't think he would.
Probably not.
Would he step in the ring with... any one of those? Would he step in the ring with Manny Pacquiao? No. Would he step in the ring legitly against Floyd Mayweather? No.
No, because Mayweather would beat his fucking ass. And I'm telling you
In a
right now,
legit
I'm gonna go on record right now. Even 60 years old, Mike Tyson's gonna fucking knock him out.
Bro, I want that to happen. I want Mike Tyson.
I'm glued to the TV tomorrow.
But
I'm glued to it.
Here's the thing, though. I don't want to see him hit him in the face and knock him out. I want to see old school. I want to see old school Tyson
body where he like
body.
Oh,
yes.
Where he gives that old Tyson punch out where he gives that. And he got the star, and he's just open. The jaw is open, and then he just gives him that left, and he just knocks him the fuck out. He's
got a 4-piece combo that Tyson has always had his entire life, and I firmly believe that if he still has the power, even a fraction of the power that he used to have,
he does.
I don't think that Paul can withstand that.
There's no fucking way. I watch sports television all day. From the time I log on and start working, I've got sports TV on in the background, like constantly. That's what I do. I love it. We're all of the same opinion.
Yeah.
And I'm going to lump myself in with them just because we all say the same thing. I don't care if he's 60 years old. I'm not getting in the ring with Mike Tyson.
No.
Because we lived through the Mike Tyson era. I used to get together with my uncles every time there was a fight. Pay-per-view back in the day. This was fucking 30 plus years ago.
Oh, yeah.
And it was fucking $50 or more. Don King would come out there with his fucking crazy ass hair and do his thing.
Is he still alive?
I don't know.
I'm gonna look that up.
But then Mike Tyson would come out and he would just knock a motherfucker out. Like, I have seen Mike Tyson do things with his hands that I'm like, oof. I want no part of this.
No, I agree. I mean, and the one time that he didn't take somebody seriously when he was in his prime was Buster Douglas, and Buster Douglas fucked him up.
He got him. And then what happened the next time they fought? He beat the shit out of Buster Douglas. He was like, oh, I gotta take him seriously. He fucking beat the shit out of that guy. I know this is wrong. It's not politically correct. Whatever.
Don't cancel us.
I love Mike Tyson. I grew up loving Mike Tyson.
Oh, yeah.
I think he's the baddest man on the fucking planet.
That's why, like, I want to watch this fight for what it is, but I don't want to watch this fight because I feel like there's always going to be a shred of doubt in my mind if, for whatever reason or however it happens, if fucking Jake Paul beats him, it's going to piss me off. It's going to piss me off fucking royally, and I'm going to want to fucking fight, and that's why, like, I know he's going to lose, though.
You think Tyson's going to lose?
I think Tyson's going to lose this fight.
You think it's rigged?
I do. I think Tyson... Well, and I hope I'm wrong. And when I'm wrong, you guys can call me out on it, because I really hope that. But the pessimism in me says, this isn't legit. Tyson needs a little bit of a payday. This actually would propel Jake Paul just a little bit further into being a quote-unquote legitimate boxer, even though to me it's not.
No, it would 100%. It would be, because
to
multiple generations, Mike Tyson is still the baddest man on the planet.
He will be the baddest man on the planet when he's 80 years old, fucking like Muhammad Ali was. No offense, love Muhammad Ali, but
no shit. Yeah, love Muhammad. But if I saw Mike doing it at the fucking Olympics and he's like trying to light a torch, I would still say, I'm not fighting that guy. No. I'm not doing it, because I've seen him.
The Muhammad Ali at the 96 fucking Olympic Games where he's lighting the torch and all that kind of shit.
He's all fucked up. And I'm like,
still wouldn't fight that dude. Still wouldn't do it.
Like, I don't want to hear any bullshit either. Don't be talking shit on him, because I know what he's capable of. We've all seen it, motherfucker. Yeah. There's tape. There's tape of him destroying people.
The rope-a-dope. One of the greatest things ever done in boxing, the rope-a-dope. I'm gonna watch the Tyson fight.
Oh yeah.
I'm gonna watch
gonna be
it.
glued to it tomorrow. Glued to it.
But I'm going to be upset if he loses. I won't say win because I really want him. I want
think he's going to lose.
I want the old Tyson to come out and in the first 2 or 3 rounds eat that because I don't think Paul can withstand it. I don't think he can withstand a Mike Tyson barrage.
No, even at 60, man.
Yeah.
Like I don't care if the punches are only 60% of what they were. You could see
60%.
souls leaving bodies when he hit people back in the day.
60%
that
is still
motherfucker
more.
was knocking people out
Yeah.
in the first 2 rounds.
Yeah.
Just catching you, and the soul leaves your motherfucking body. Like Mike Tyson is a bad motherfucker.
He always will be.
Always will be.
This morning, I was listening to, because I listen to Johnny Dare going to work every morning just because that's what I do. And they had a guy from Overland Park who's one of the judges. Like he's world renowned. He's from Shawnee, and I can't remember what the guy's name is. Otherwise, I'd say it. But they were talking to him, and he was talking about how Mike Tyson is still the baddest man on the planet and all this kind of stuff. But like Johnny Dare even said, like he worries that it's going to be a fixed fight, and I don't want it to be. I want, as much as I don't want to see Tyson lose, I want it to, if it's a legit fight, like it's a legit boxing match, and you're not seeing the little things, because those of us that watch boxing long enough, we know when it's going to happen.
Yeah, you can tell. It's
like I said, the Tyrone
yeah.
Woodley shit is a prime example of it, and he won't come out and say it because it was fixed. He needed a payday. There was a lot of money riding on that. Once again, that's another name to propel Jake Paul into the fucking fighting world. Good on him, is what it is. But boxing has become a fucking fixed organization.
It is, and that's why
And
we haven't talked
hate that
boxing
shit.
really ever on
Fucking
the
hate
show.
talking about boxing.
Because for the past 10 plus years,
Oh shit, it's been longer than that.
there haven't been any good heavyweights. Like there really
No.
haven't been. Like there may be one good, but there's no competition for them.
Well,
so boxing's been boring because
and
there's
the only-
no good heavyweights.
And the heavyweights currently are Tyson Fury, who looks like a fucking skinnied out, overweight, fucking, and he's a gypsy, who slaps people. He doesn't even punch them. He fucking slaps them.
He's a slap boxer.
He is a slap boxer. But then you have like Deontay Wilder, who that's a big dude. I mean, that dude's just a big motherfucker.
He is.
Should have done more than what he did.
But
What's
he
his
was
name?
a
Anthony
quick burn,
Joshua,
and he was
correct,
out.
Correct. Well, he was reminiscent of the early '90s people that would come up, challenge Tyson, and then be gone. And that's what happened. That's what's happened now. Anthony Joshua, or Joshua Anthony, whatever his name is. He's another big ass fucking dude who was very reminiscent of like Lennox Lewis. Like we don't have those type of boxers anymore, like Holyfield,
And I miss it.
Lennox Lewis, like those guys. Like we don't have them.
Tyson,
Well, Tyson, yeah.
George Foreman,
Oh shit.
Muhammad Ali. Like we can go back. Like
Rocky
over time,
Marciano,
there have
Joe
been
Louis.
heavyweights that
Yeah.
were bigger than life. Like
Yeah.
I get it, UFC is a big thing, but UFC to
UFC's
me will
not even
never be
Dude.
what boxing was
It's
in
another
the
thing.
60s, 70s, and 80s,
Well, even
and
90s.
even into the
Even
early
then,
90s.
Early
Like,
to mid 90s, yeah.
boxing was king, and to watch heavyweights
Bang.
get in the middle of the ring
And bang.
and bang.
12 to
It's-
15 round
dude,
bouts and fucking
that's
bang.
something I'll never forget. Like it sticks with me. It's ingrained in
Did,
my mind. Like
Well, that's like when
that's what badasses do.
Oh, absolutely.
Like if
That's
you
like-
do that, you a fucking badass.
when I'd go to my uncle's house and go to my cousins, like they would go, this is so bad, because the way pay-per-view used to work, for those of you who don't know, is you had to go to
had to
the
call.
cable. Well, no, this was before that.
oh
You had to get the box.
yeah, you had to go get the
You had to go get the box
the
that had the little
converter box.
Yes.
So you put that
Plug it
in.
in.
And, yeah,
Then you would switch because the top had
Uh-huh.
the, if you had cable,
I remember this.
you had the little buttons that you push down, and that's
Yep.
how you had to change a channel. And you would have to go at the correct time, and you'd hit the button all the way to the right, and then magically the pay-per-view would come through.
and you're like, oh shit, here we go. Let's
Yeah,
go. And they had
there
a
you
little
go.
splitter in the box
Yep.
for you that unlocked it.
Yep.
Dude, those were the days.
Yeah,
like,
absolutely.
to me, that is a
Absolutely.
memory that is
Oh, that's a core
permanently
memory.
etched.
Absolutely, that's a core memory right
And
there.
I remember every uncle, all my uncles getting together. Like we were over.
Well, we'd all split it.
We were going to grandma's house.
Yeah.
Is what we were doing. We were all getting together at grandma's house. We're going to split this pay-per-view, and we're going to watch Tyson beat the shit out of somebody. dude, those were the best. That was way better than anything I've ever had
Yeah.
UFC wise. Like that was just
and
it
bro,
was completely
we
different.
used to watch UFC like it was fucking gold again.
every
when
week
we were in our
we would get
20s.
together and watch it.
We
And
would
I
go to
was like,
Buffalo Wild Wings
still,
or somewhere
it's
like
not
that.
the
No, it's not the same.
It
No.
was never the same.
No, not at all.
Those personalities weren't nearly what it was to be a heavyweight boxer
No, not
in
at
the
all.
80s and 90s.
Not at
Like it was a different world, and
100%.
I miss it, man.
Oh, I
I
do
really
too.
do, and that's why I'm so
I do
geeked out
too.
about this fight. Like
it's
nostalgia
Oh, yeah.
times 100 because
Absolutely.
I'm like, I just want to see Tyson. The best meme I saw today was Nintendo's already predicted this. Nintendo predicted this fight 40 years ago, and it was Glassjaw Joe versus Mike
Yeah.
Tyson, and I was
Yeah.
like, that kind of looks like
So-
Jake Paul.
So I'm not gonna lie, because you know I told you that I went and bought those like video games and shit like that. Because I think the Punch Out game that I have for Nintendo is not Mike Tyson's
Tyson.
Punch Out. Like I really want to spend money and go buy a legit copy of Mike Tyson's Punch Out with the box and the sleeve.
I don't have the box.
I know you don't,
I've got a sleeve,
I know you
and
don't.
I've got the cartridge.
because I want him.
and I'll bring it over
like,
and we'll play it, but I'm not giving it to you. I love you, but
no.
not giving it to
That's
you.
not what I'm saying. Like I want to go get this shit, and then one of these days when he comes around here, because he'll be to the point where he's going to like Comic Cons and shit like that.
oh
to
yeah, when
sign
he does,
stuff.
I'm getting that shit signed.
I want to get that motherfucker signed,
Absolutely.
and then go get it graded, put it in a fucking slab, and then it stays there.
Oh, I'm gonna play that motherfucker still.
Well, yours
Why?
will be different.
Yeah.
Because, yours will be different. But
Because I can't.
well, yeah. But I mean, like that's what I want to do. Like I want to buy a legit copy. Like it doesn't even need to be perfect, but just one that has his signature on it and put it up, because eventually it'll be worth money.
And that game.
Oh, that game's
That
fucking
game
fun as shit.
just epitomizes what we're talking about.
The most frustrating game in the world, because unless you knew the goddamn
you had to
pattern,
pick up the pattern. That's
Yes.
the thing. Like I killed
Fuck.
old school Nintendo. Why?
because
Because I can pick up on those patterns.
I didn't pick up on the patterns on that game, but like every other game that I always play, I'm like, fuck, man, this is way too easy now. Once you learn the patterns,
Once
it's
you learn
fucking
the pattern,
ballgame.
it's easy. And then as soon as we got to like Super Nintendo, that started to go away. You still had some pattern stuff. Then you went to 64.
64 and the
all
patterns
the patterns
were
were
gone,
gone.
yeah.
And I'm like, well, I can't dominate anymore because I can't memorize the pattern. Like
Well, it's like
can't do it.
that's like in I think it was Super Street Fighter 2, the Championship Edition. All you had to do was pick M. Bison and get somebody in the corner and do his slide tackle.
Oh yeah, it was game over. Game over.
Because we had to ban that shit at one point in time of, you can't pick that character because we know exactly what the fuck you're gonna do, so stop.
Just like a Nintendo
RBI or bases loaded or whatever it was, that fucking EFIS pitch. You cannot throw that fucking pitch.
or Tecmo Bowl.
Yes.
You can't be the fucking Raiders because Bo Jackson's
Yep.
a goddamn cheat
Yep.
code.
Yep.
That's bullshit.
Yep. Yep.
Fuck this.
Yep.
It doesn't matter. Like you can be like, I'm running to the right. I can tell you I'm running to the right.
And you're not
You
gonna get
can
it.
put everybody over there. I'm
Not
still
gonna
not
get
gonna
it.
fucking get you. What am I like this?
Well, it's like
Bullshit.
you couldn't play with All-Star teams
I
either.
fucking hated that shit.
In
Oh,
RBI,
yeah,
you
RBI
can't play-
or
you cannot
bases
play-
loaded.
Yeah,
You're like-
you cannot play with the All-Star teams.
Fuck this
It
shit.
doesn't work
Fuck
because
this
it's going to
shit.
be a 0-0 game the entire time.
Yes.
Because nobody can fucking hit off of these pitchers.
It was
And
fucking
you change
bullshit.
pitchers every 2 innings, and their energy never goes away, and nobody can hit the fucking ball.
No, and it was people.
It's not
It
fun.
was Clemens in their prime.
Yes.
Like it was not just bullshit
Clement-
pitchers.
No, it was Clemens, Ryan, Maddox, Glavine,
yeah,
all
and
those
you're like,
fucking
all
guys.
these
and
guys
you're
in their
like,
prime, and you're like, well, this is bullshit. This is absolute bullshit. I'm not. No,
Kev-
I'm not. I'm out.
Kevin Napier was even in that game.
Yeah, and he was lights the fuck out in that
And
game.
Saberhagen. Brett Saberhagen was in those games.
Dude, Saberhagen was the
Sabo.
shit.
Bro. Ridiculous.
Dude. So what we're getting at is old school NES.
And by the way,
Those games up.
we will be having an old school gaming session on this show.
It has been decided.
It has been decided it's going to be done probably sooner rather than later because I'm itching for it. And we might go live on Twitch.
Let's
We
do
might
it at
go
holiday
live.
time.
Well, that's what I was thinking.
Like when we're both off work.
Yeah,
and we
that's what
can-
I was
let's
thinking.
do
It's
that.
like we may
Let's do
have like a Twitch day where we just stream for like 3 or 4 hours,
Oh,
and we'll drink,
yeah.
and we'll play old school games, and that's how we roll.
And I'll Uber the fuck home.
Oh yeah,
Because it's going to be a shit show.
it's gonna be amazing.
But I'm excited
And
for it.
and we'll have guests on the show,
I'll bring over Tyson Punch Out.
bro.
Yeah.
Bring everything. Everything can hook up. That's the best part is we can hook up everything that we have to the system
Bang.
so that we can stream it through. We can still have a little like camera thing like down here on the screen, like right down here, to where it will still show us.
all kinds of shit. Like that'll be probably one of our more fun episodes.
Oh yeah.
I don't know if we're gonna count it as a Fatties Over 40 episode, but
Oh, it'll be a Fatties Over 40 episode. It'll just be like it'll be part of the gaming show, the
it'll
gaming
be
platform.
just straight
Yeah.
gaming and just fantastic.
Because it's gonna go for a minute.
I'm looking forward to this.
I'm excited, bro.
because
When I bought, like, I decided because I was like, I've had my 64 since Comic-Con, and I was like, I only have one game for it, and it's Star Fox. You know,
which
me and
is a
Star
great
Fox.
game.
You know me and Star Fox. If I start that game,
Do a
I
barrel
have to-
roll. It's so good. I love that game.
was it you that I said we need a T-shirt that says "Always do a barrel roll"?
Oh yeah.
yeah. Always do it. If you can do a barrel roll,
Do it.
always do a barrel.
Do it.
Always do
Fucking
a barrel roll.
Froggy and Falcon.
Slippy.
And
His name is Slippy.
Falco and
Falco
Slippy.
and Slippy.
Falco and Slippy.
And I can never remember the girl's name.
I don't know because I never played as her. I'll be
Well, you
honest
don't
with
play as her.
I was always Star Fox.
Well, yeah.
Didn't you get to be like?
You can, if you were the second player, you could, but you were.
Okay.
But you
I
were.
feel like I played as
I don't
Slippy
feel like
or
you were
Falco
ever
before.
Yeah, but I don't think that you could ever pick the girl because the girl's the is the girl the frog? No.
No.
Who was the girl? The girl. I don't know what the girl is. I'm gonna have to go play that now.
Yeah,
God
let's
damn it.
figure it out. It's been a while. It's
but-
been fucking game. It's like 25 years old, bro. It's fine. You
Yeah,
can forget.
no.
You can forget.
So, but we will have a skills competition because I did get NFL Quarterback Club '98 with
Oh, yeah.
Aaron Rodgers. I mean, with Brett Favre on it, and that still has the skills competition in it.
that game was the basis for let's play Bet 5 for 8.
Yep. John Elway quarterback, baby.
100%. That was
Fuck
the
yes.
basis for that game.
Ridiculous.
I could throw a pigskin over that mountain.
Yep.
Bet you can't.
Bet you can't. I'm gonna get it over this house.
Here,
Bet you can't.
take this beer bottle.
Yeah.
That over the house. How about that? How about that?
I was at
Let's see
I was at
what
Charlie's house.
happens.
Charlie's house.
What I can tell you
So,
right now is Charlie's
apparently-
neighbors aren't listening, so fuck them.
Nope. And that's why there was a shit ton of beer bottles in their backyard. But we never hit the house. We
No,
never
no,
once hit the
you
house.
always cleared it. That was the whole point. If
We
you
never
heard
once
us,
hit the house.
well, you fucking failed.
So, just pulling up Messenger real quick since we were talking about this earlier. Jake Paul and his bullshit antics. Mike slapped him. I still think it's fake like wrestling in the locker room. They're probably hanging out. Renee said that.
Probably. I mean, I'll be honest. I'm with you. I get it. Boxing has been not on the up and up for a very long time.
Yeah.
It's not a secret. We all know this. But some people transcend that, which is why you and I both still think Mike Tyson is the baddest man on the
Oh, yeah.
planet, and we're not going to fucking get
Oh,
in the
no,
ring
no,
with
no,
him.
no.
That's not happening. So, yeah, it can be fixed. But I'm telling you right now, if Mike Tyson actually connects with him,
Oh,
he's gonna knock him the fuck out.
it's game
It's
time.
over. It's fucking over.
It would not surprise me in the least bit that he will stagger him once or twice in the first 2 or 3 rounds. If it goes past
Dude,
four,
if he gets him staggered, it's over.
Well, it should
because
be.
he's gonna
It
fucking knock
should
him
be.
the fuck out.
but if Jake Paul goes past 4 rounds, it'll go to a
it's
decision.
his fight. It's his
Yeah.
fight.
Yeah.
Tyson has to get him in the first 4. One, because he's fucking old.
Yeah. And that's not questioning his stamina.
No,
But we all
you're
know
old.
Tyson, even back in the day, when he got to the later rounds, he slowed down once he had the fight won because he pointed him enough. He was still hitting hard as fuck,
Oh yeah.
but he wasn't to the knockout.
He wasn't trying at that point.
No.
He goes.
Even though he
Mike
had
goes into
44
cruise
knockouts.
control.
Yes.
He does. Because those fucking all knockouts came in the first 4 rounds.
Yep.
Like
Yep.
Mike would catch you
Yep.
with a left.
Yep.
It was over.
Yep.
That's fucking night. That's the original
Yeah,
night.
it was, what was it? It was right body, left hook, right body, smash in the face.
Oh yeah, and it was over.
Yep.
And it could be a hook or it could be an uppercut.
Yeah.
But that left is
It's
fucking
deadly.
deadly.
Fucking nasty.
If you get next to that left,
Fucking
good
gross.
fucking night.
Fucking gross.
My God. Oh, I'm so excited, dude. I'm so excited.
I really want to go down the shop for this, but I don't think I'm going to have time to go
Are they
down
gonna
for a
show it?
cigar. Yeah. It's on Netflix.
Well, yeah, I didn't know if they're going to show it at the show. They're not like
They-
always on the sports stuff. Like sometimes
No,
they
no, no.
are, and
When-
sometimes they're not.
When there's big boxing matches or anything like that, they always show it down at the shop. Because there's enough patrons down there that they'll drop the screen
Okay.
and they'll project it.
Okay.
Which this is one of those times where because Simmons loves it. Simmons loves boxing.
Who doesn't? If you're over the age of 30 and you don't love Mike Tyson, there might be something wrong with you.
If you don't like a lot of the boxers, like I'm not gonna lie, Roy Jones Jr., one of my favorite. Like he's top 5 of one of my boxers that I love.
If you don't love him,
Sugar
something wrong with
Shane,
you.
Sugar Shane Mosley, love that dude.
Dude.
Love that man. Like, and that's just like modern day times. Like, if you want to go all the way back, I'm like looking at the tapes from way back in the day. Joe Louis, amazing fucking boxer. Rocky Marciano, he had a weird style, but that dude would knock. That dude was hardcore.
He would body with
Yeah.
everybody. He don't give a
Yes.
fuck.
No,
God damn. One of my favorites, and I know it's not a popular opinion, but I loved watching George Foreman
George Foreman.
beat the fuck out
George
of people.
Foreman was one of those people that I hated watching him box only because he'd wear them little bitty ass shorts that were pulled all the way up to his fucking nipples, and he had these long ass arms, so he looked like a goddamn Gumby person out there fucking throwing down. Was he a hell of a fighter? Loved watching him fight. But I just...
Well, taking back to he reminded me of an E-Piston, where he would just be like, yeah! And it was harder than fuck, and you're like, that was a straight right or a straight left, and you're like, he just knocked that motherfucker out. And you're like, all he did is literally put his hand in his and you're like, wow, dude.
Yeah. No, 100%.
Dude.
Yeah.
Oh my god, those old heavyweights. Like, we need it. We need more. Oh, Jesus, not that fucking guy. Don't put that guy on the fucking
I'm not.
screen.
I fucking love that guy. He's so fucking funny. Love that dude. I send those to you all the time.
Dude,
they're
'cause
fucking
it's
amazing.
So good. It's just fucking good shit.
All right, let's get in the Fat Four real quick, or if you even want to. We don't really have to.
No, we
since there's
should. We already did it
video.
on the
Okay.
separate video, but we'll do it for the pod as well.
21-9-2. Last week was just 2-2, which is fine. We kind of expected last week to be a little bit of a shit show. We did call the Chiefs game appropriately. We had to take the Chiefs because we're taking the Chiefs every week, but they did not cover as we figured they wouldn't. And just because it is what it is, that blocked field goal was fucking amazing.
It was amazing.
He's burping, folks.
But even beyond that, I went 3 straight weeks at 3-1.
Yep.
My only loss was
Chiefs.
the bullshit Chiefs line, which we've said before. It's never accurate.
Yep.
We've got the first good Chiefs line I've had all year long this week. So
All they have to do is win.
3 straight weeks, 3-1, 2-2 last week, which, a little off. Again, we're not counting the Chiefs one. This week, we are counting the Chiefs line because they are finally a fucking dog.
Yes, we are.
I had the best. Okay. So, Breakfast Ball, Fox Sports, Danny Parkins out of Chicago, used to be here in Kansas City, had the best graphic I have ever seen. The Chiefs, when they are an underdog, have a 706 win percentage.
Yep.
The NFL, when they are
like a
favored,
0.3.
when they're favored. Okay, sorry. We'll go when they're an underdog. When they're underdog, it's like a 0.3. They're like a 335 win percentage as an underdog.
Yeah.
When the NFL is favored, they're like a 605 win percentage. So as an underdog, the Chiefs are better. Better as an underdog than the rest of the league is as a favorite. It's insane.
I know.
That's
crazy.
absolutely fucking insane, dude. What? Absolutely insane.
All right, so we'll just flip to this real quick and run over it. He's got Rams at -4.5 at Pats, Packers at -5 at the Bears, the Bungles at the Chargers at -1.5, and the Chiefs +2 at the Bills.
That feels like 4-0 to me.
I feel like the only game that could possibly trip us up or you up, I believe, is the Bengals at the Chargers.
I'm not worried about that one.
I'm not worried about it either necessarily, but if chasing them go off like they did last week, I don't know that the Chargers offense can hang with them like Lamar and them did.
But they won't. Here's the problem.
I believe
the
that
Ravens
too, because
have
the Ravens
a terrible
defense is
secondary.
trash.
Like their secondary is why they won't go anywhere in the playoffs.
Yeah.
They're awful.
Absolutely.
And the Chargers actually,
Their defense is
they're
good.
sneaky good on defense. Like, you and I were talking before the show, they're averaging like less than 17 points a game. You're like, what? You're holding people to less than 17?
They
It's
have the
insane.
lowest. They have the lowest point. They've allowed the least amount of points in the game. They are number one in the
It's
NFL.
like 13 something, and you're like, what are you doing?
Yeah.
So,
fucking
Chargers
stupid.
defense is stupid fucking good. And I don't feel like the Bengals offense is good. T. Higgins is kind of a question mark this year. I don't know if it's because
He's not even back, I
really
don't
hurt
think.
or if it's because
I think it's
he didn't
contract
get
and
his
they suck.
contract. And yeah, I think it's we're not making the playoffs. I don't have a long-term contract. I have a hamstring issue. That could very well be what it is.
Hamstring.
It's what
Right,
Devontae had
Adams?
right before he
Right,
went to another
Devontae,
losing
you fuck
team,
stick.
which is fucking trash too. Fuck Devontae Adams. I used to have a lot of respect for that guy.
I lost respect for him when he went to the Raiders.
I
did because like he went there for money. He didn't go there to win.
Yeah, but he got a Taco Bell at his house.
Fake news, bro. Fake news.
How
Anyway.
cool would it be to be like if you had a Taco Bell
Bro,
at
I
your
could
house?
not have a Taco Bell in my house. I
be-
could not do that. I would be I legit
We'd
like
call
I don't
this
care.
a 1,000-pound podcast.
I don't care how many shots of fucking semaglutide I took, bro. I would be 1,000 pounds. Because I'd be like, I need you to make me something different today. Sir,
More chalupas.
sir, we only have 7 ingredients. There's only so much we can do with it. Okay, make me my normal then. 7 burritos, 24 tacos, and like an entire thing of fucking cinnamon twist. Yes. And a Diet Coke.
And 2 cheesy gordita crunch just because.
Yeah.
Just because they're delicious.
And get my partner over here. Make him some double-decker tacos. Sir, that's not on the menu. Put it on the menu. Do you have beans?
Do it anyway.
Do you have beans? Do you have tacos? Do you have flour tortillas? Yeah. Make him a goddamn double-decker taco then.
Goddamn chalupas and some gorditas.
Bro, what is it?
Gorditas
The
are
90s? Is that what it's?
Yeah, the 90s are the gorditas, and they're
So
delicious.
they're fantastic.
so good.
It's fucking great.
I miss them. I don't understand why they took them off the menu full time because the gorditas were fucking delicious. And the steak ones were even better. I don't think a lot of people will get those anymore. You got the steak gordita. Mwah.
When they took off the steak
Chef's
soft they
kiss.
took off the steak soft tacos with that fucking amazing fucking
That little
sauce.
sauce. It was money. It was the best thing on the
Taco
menu.
Bell, if you want to bring back something, bring back the steak soft tacos, you fuck sticks.
With the sauce. The
Yes.
sauce is the key to this whole fucking
Yeah.
meal. God,
I don't
those
care
are
if you want to
fucking
charge me
good.
$5 for a taco. I'm gonna order 6 of them, and I'm gonna spend $40 fucking dollars.
And I'll enjoy
Don't
it.
care.
I don't give a fuck because
Don't
it's
care.
delicious. Yeah, I've done that a few times. Where I'm
I know.
like, I'm gonna get a few like steak soft tacos. Let me
Bro,
get
that used to be my
4 or 5
go-to.
of
I'd get
those.
that and then like a nacho bel grande or something.
And you'd be
then-
fucking good.
And then it was fucking money.
Shit's fucking delicious. God, they're so good.
All right. Football's not really exciting this weekend. We talked about boxing. Is there any other sports we want to talk about?
What's this one? Hold on, let me see what this story is real quick.
What was
Okay,
that?
I do want to talk about this.
Oh,
real quick.
yeah,
I
yeah.
do
So
wanna
this
talk
isn't
about
really
this.
sports. This is more of a.
It's sports.
This is ignorance at its finest because
when you build a cathedral to football,
Jerry Jones, you're a fucking moron.
you'd think you would take in every aspect of the building and also the environment around the building. Like, I don't know, where the sun is at between noon and 6 p.m. on Sundays in the fall. Like, maybe you think about that. I don't know.
the I remember seeing this a long time ago because Jerry World's been open for what 10 or 15 years now. I want to say it's at least 10.
It's been a while.
So, in one end of the end zone, there is one window that is not tinted, that is
large.
blatantly obvious that of how big it is, that when the sun comes through and you throw a pass, the wide receiver cannot see if you're on one part of the field because there's a glare
a half,
that comes through.
a whole half
whole
of the
half.
field. Like, you can't see
And-
shit.
At one point in time, Jerry Jones joked about this, and I 100% believe it, that he did that on purpose hoping that his team would not be in that end zone when that happened. And that is some of the dumbest shit I've ever heard in my entire life. And the architect that built that, I believe, is the firm from Kansas City. If I'm not mistaken, I could be. Because there is a sports firm here that's designed, I don't know how many fucking NFL stadiums and all that kind of shit. It's a lot. It's down by where Frank and them used to live. But it's stupid. Fucking close the window or tint it. One of the two. Get the glare out of there. It's not fucking fair. When your own team got hosed because CeeDee Lamb couldn't see the fucking ball when you threw it at him. And you can legitimately see he has no idea where the ball is and it lands fucking like 2 feet behind him or whatever because he couldn't stop because he didn't see the ball coming. And he was wide open. Wide the fuck open.
Wide open. Again, I 100% agree with you. Not his fault.
No.
And it's not just you and I, like, fix it.
Yeah, fix it.
This was actually quoting Kelsey on the podcast, like, yeah, that end zone sucks.
Yeah.
When you're there and the sun is there, you can't see a goddamn thing.
Yeah.
So now I've got multiple Hall of Famers, because CeeDee Lamb's going to go to the Hall of Fame.
Yeah.
And I got multiple Hall of Famers going, I can't see a goddamn thing when I'm in this end zone. That's a terrible fucking idea on your part. Fix it.
It's the same shit of the fucking horrible turf at the fucking Meadowlands Stadium or whatever it's called now. MetLife or whatever the fuck it is. Fix the shit.
I'm going to call it a turd of the East.
Turd of the East. That works
So
too. And the fucking in
awful.
New Jersey and your name's fucking New York. Get the fuck out of here.
Yeah, it's so trash. Such trash.
Same with San Francisco. Fucking build your stadium inside San Francisco, not on the fucking outskirts.
Well, that doesn't bother me nearly as much because a lot of cities do that now where it's like,
I know, but it's horseshit.
LA, whatever, but you play in Anaheim.
It's horseshit. It's horseshit.
Or we're the San Francisco and you play in Santa Clarita. That's not the same thing.
No.
Not the same thing.
It is not.
So.
Hey, at least the Los Angeles Angels
Of
do
Anaheim.
say of Anaheim.
And you're like, really, guys? That's why you signed Mike Trout, and he's hurt all the time, and you've done nothing in the playoffs for the past 10 years.
They had Shohei Ohtani, and what'd they do? Nothing.
They had to trade him.
I know, that's what I'm saying. They did nothing. Absolutely nothing. Anyway. Whatever.
I don't want to go on a baseball tangent, because
Baseball's over.
Baseball's
over.
over, and it's kind of boring.
I will say this real quick. Washington is beating Philly 7-0 in the second quarter.
That's fine.
I'm just saying.
I still think Philly wins that game. At least I don't know.
Hurts is playing like shit.
I'm okay if Washington wins that game because it's good for me and my preseason bets, but
I get it.
I expect Philadelphia to win this game.
They should.
At home, they should win this game.
The winner of this takes control over the East. Completely.
This is why I need Washington to win, because I have a bet with them winning the East. No,
This
not
one or
there.
different?
Like a real one. Like I actually put
Oh,
real money
real
down.
money.
I put real money on this one.
He's a real boy.
It's a good one. I've got them. I've got
Did you pick all four? Did you do like a parlay on all?
and I've got the
Nice.
Chiefs winning. I've got the Lions winning. Who's my other one on that? Texans
Ooh.
winning the South. So
That's okay.
I need those to
Okay.
hit because that's like a $10
buy that.
bet that
Yeah,
pays like $120. Like I'm like, yeah,
No,
give
that's
me
a
that.
good one. Yeah,
Bring it
yeah.
on. Let's go.
No, that's a good one. I like it.
I should have thrown more at it, but whatever.
Yeah. You could make another one and throw more.
Could, but it wouldn't be nearly
wouldn't be
as
the
good of
same,
odds.
but,
Yeah, my
I mean-
odds were like plus 1,000 at that point.
All right, well, we're not going to go 2 hours and 45 minutes.
Hell no!
Because it's 8:15 and I'm ready to go bed.
I need coffee, so I drive home.
Right? Hey, put some coffee on.
Can I get some decaf, please?
Need some decaf motherfucking
Little
coffee.
decaf. Let's go. Well, I'm excited about Tyson and Paul tomorrow.
Might have to do a Zoom call and put something out there. Maybe Saturday morning or something, depending on how that fight comes out.
We just need to go together tomorrow night for the fight and just watch it. And
Except
just...
Tony's got basketball.
During
Oh.
the fight?
No, it's a 5:45 if you want to go.
Okay. I was like, God damn, during the fucking fight?
5:45, court 1 or court 5, one of the two. You can find me.
I'm like, I'm sure I'll be able to see.
Yeah. No, you won't be able to see. That's the bad part when
Oh,
you go
really?
in there. Yeah.
All right, we'll talk about that
Fucking
off air.
retarded, but
We'll talk
yeah.
about it off air.
All right, folks. Thank you for watching this. If you've made it this far, we appreciate you. That's all I got.
Thank you, folks. I will say this. Mike Tyson is a badass motherfucker.
He's a bad motherfucker, but he ain't pretty.
And that's it.
Bye.